Hey everyone, welcome back to Flipping Watches. This is episode 2 of our Flipping Monthly series, where we share what we bought, what we sold, and what we learned along the way. If you're new here, it's simple. We buy secondhand watches online, usually from online marketplaces. Once they arrive, we check them, clean them, maybe change strap or battery, and then sell them for a bit of profit. We don't keep the money. We reinvest it into new watches. The goal is not to make a fortune, but to keep the collection alive, add variety, and share the story behind each piece. Now, let's talk about September. It was a quieter month in terms of sales. We actually sold fewer watches than we bought, but it was far from boring. 3 nice pieces left the collection and 7 new watches joined. Yes, 7. Stay tuned, because later in the video I will show you all of them, and trust me, it's a really exciting mix. The watches we sold this month were the Tissot Moon Phase F356, a vintage piece we had since March, the Swatch Omega MoonSwatch Mission to the Moon from our private collection, and the Hamilton Railroad Automatic, another personal watch that finally found a new home. And what came in was quite the list. We bought 4 Omegas: the Ville Emerald by Andrew Grima, a Seamaster Lady Date Automatic, a Constellation Manhattan, and a Seamaster 120-meter multifunction. We also picked up a Cartier Cartier Vermeil Trinity and 2 Longines, a 1960s automatic diamond dial, and a Quartz 150th anniversary edition. So yes, not many sales, but a very active month for new watchers. Let's start with the ones we sold. The first one was the Tissot Moon Phase F356. We bought it back in March for 60 francs. The strap was moldy, so we replaced it, and that completely changed the look of the watch. It's a charming piece from the late 80s, with a triple calendar and a moon phase, powered by the quartz movement. My partner really liked this one, which made it hard to sell, but in September, it finally found a new home on Chrono24. We sold it for 250 francs, and after shipping, we made about 180 francs of profit. Not bad at all for something that cost just 60. Next was the Swatch MoonSwatch, the Mission to the Moon model. This one came from our private collection. We bought it, or actually a friend of ours bought it back in 2022 or 2023 for about 270 francs and barely wore it. It's a fun watch, but we decided to sell it to make it space for the real Omega Speedmaster, hopefully coming soon. It came with original box and papers and warranty. Well, basically it was bought at the official store and it was sold on Chrono24 for 310 francs. After shipping, the profit was around 30 francs. Nothing major, but that was not the goal with this one. It was more about rotating the collection. And finally, the Hamilton Railroad Automatic. This one had been in my personal collection for years, since around 2019, back when I worked at Swatch Group. I bought it through the internal employee sales for about 250 francs. It's a beautiful automatic watch with that clean railroad style dial, strong presence, and it came with its original box and papers. We sold it for 660 francs, and after shipping that's around 400 francs of profit. It was a really satisfying flip, and great to know it was going to someone who actually will wear it. So overall, in September, we sold 3 watches and made around 610 francs of profit. I mean, it's not bad, and of course, all that money went straight back into buying new watches. And that's what we're talking about now. Let's talk about the watches that came in. September was honestly crazy. We bought 7 watches in total. 4 Omegas, which I still cannot believe it, 1 Cartier, and 2 Longines. Easily our biggest buying month so far. The first one is a real design piece. The Omega de Ville Emerald, created by the famous British jeweler Andrew Grima. It's from the early 1970s and stands out for its bold rectangular shape and minimalist sculptural style. Grima designed only a handful of watches for Omega, so these are quite rare and collectible today. We bought it for 250 francs, and its resale potential is around 600. Not bad. It's currently still on sale, and let's see what happens next month. A watch that is more art than timepiece. That's what makes it so special. Next, the Omega Seamaster Lady Date Automatic, powered by the caliber 684 movement. This one has gold-plated case, a champagne dial, and that vintage warmth you only find in the 1970s Seamasters. It's compact, elegant, and feels timeless. A perfect everyday piece for anyone who likes classic automatics. We bought it for 215 francs, and we think it could resell for around 500. Then we added one of the Omega's most iconic designs, the Constellation Manhattan, reference 795-1080. This is the watch that introduced the famous claws on the case and that integrated bracelet look that became a signature of the 1980s. It's thin, precise, and beautiful balanced, a perfect mix of elegance and function. We pick it up for 250 francs, and the resale potential is around 600. Definitely one of the highlights of the month. Now something completely different. The Omega Seamaster 120 meters multifunction in 39 millimeters. It's a hybrid quartz watch combining analog hands with a digital display, offering functions like alarm, chronograph, and dual time. It's practical, modern for its era, and has that 90s tech charm that's becoming more collectible every day. We bought it for 450 francs and added 50 more for a new battery. Its resale potential is around 900, which makes it one of our best value buys this month. After so many Omegas, let's change a bit. We picked up a beautiful Cartier mask, the Cartier Vermeil Trinity, reference 590003. It's a small and elegant ladies piece that mixes yellow, white, and rose gold tones, a nod to Cartier's famous Trinity jewelry line. The dial is minimal, the case is classic, and together it feels effortless chic. Watches like this often sell between 1 and 2,000 francs when they are in top condition. We bought ours for 580 francs, coming with box and some papers, and we estimate it could resell around 900, a classy and very wearable Cartier. From Longines, we found a vintage automatic model from the 1960s, with gold-filled case and diamond set indexes. It's a proper mid-century dress watch, thin, simple, and full of charm, with just enough sparkle to make it stand out. These small Longines automatic are often underrated, but they have solid movement and a ton of style for the price. We paid 222 francs, and the resale potential sits between 4 and 500. And finally, we added the Longines Quartz 150th Anniversary Edition. It's a later model, more modern, with a clean white dial and elegant Roman numerals. It celebrates Longines 150 years of watchmaking, and while it's quartz, it has that refined look brand does so well. It's light, reliable, and a perfect entry-level collector price. We bought it for around 90 francs, and it could probably resell for around 150. So yes, 7 new watches in 1 month. Definitely the craziest month so far. All of them were funded by the flips we have made this year. In total, we invested around 2,100 francs, and based on current market prices, the resale potential is close to 4,000 francs. That means there is an estimated upside of about 1,800 or 1,900 francs if everything sells at fair value. Not bad at all for 1 month of buying. Right now, we have got enough budget left for maybe 1 or 2 more watches, so selling some of these new 7 will be key to keep the project moving and the collection growing. We are not chasing big profits here, we just want to build a fun and diverse collection full of character and stories. Every flip helps us to bring something new to the table and to show it in this channel. And this month's mix of vintage quartz and design pieces really shows that. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a like, drop a comment, tell us which watch was your favorite, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next flips coming soon. See you in the next one. And as always, stay on time.